So Mind the Game.
Mm.
LeBron James and JJ Redick's new podcast. They already in 2 days had 2 million views.
Of course.
Right. They already got 370 subscribers on that new channel in a couple of days. So they're gonna make some money off that. They're doing some numbers. It's a good deal, right? I'm gonna play you a clip for what something LeBron said on this podcast, and I want y'all to tell me, do y'all think this podcast exists for the knowledge of the fans, or there's some other motive for it?
There's guys in the NBA that if you call a play or a coach draw a play to one side of the floor, they can't switch it in their head and do it and say, let's run it to the other side without the coach drawing on the clipboard.
Yeah.
I've never understood that. And I don't know. I never understood that. So if I say we running thumb down angle, we're running on the right side. So because I have a left-hand point guard, he wants to come middle to a strong hand. He has the ability to hit the pocket pass with the left hand, has the ability to throw ahead, he's lefty, and also has the ability to throw back on the shake. But if I say, hey, we run a thumb down angle on the left side because now the right-hand guard coming right, I've had teammates that's like, oh, what do you mean? Coaches always, in practice, we only ran it from this side.
Yeah.
I could flip a play when I was 8 years old. No matter if it was just pass and cut, no matter if it was, let's run flex, but let's start on the left side. No matter if it was just, let's DHO, driving cake. The last one, all right, now let's just drive the baseline drive drift. If the forward on the left side is looking at the ball, you can slot cut. I could do that. I was doing that stuff when I was like 8, 9 years old, and my coaches would just be blown away. And
what's the purpose of this podcast, y'all?
Shut up.
So here's the,
you know exactly what the damn purpose is.
I got this. I have never in my life seen so much self-glazing. That man over there at that donut machine with all that glaze, and he just pouring it on them like it's hot lava. Listen, man, this is literally, I'm better than you at this. That's all this is. I'm better than you at this.
Gosh, that was tough.
And I've been better than you since I was age 8, 9. And I've been blowing coaches away, Pauls, since then.
Hey man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a LeBron fan, bro, but I don't like shit like that.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Hey, touch your forehead. You running a fever? Say that one more time. One more time.
That was crazy.
I'm a fan of his game. I think he's a great basketball player. I hope they go to the Western Conference Final. I hope they win the chip. But I don't like that dry snitching shit or talking about people and you ain't there in front of them to say whatever you got to say to their face. You know what I mean?
That man E finally said something bad about LeBron.
He right.
I mean, I'm just as far as like on some real like man shit. Like
it was grimy as hell, bro.
I don't do no shit like that though.
I can't help but think who was he talking about? And my mind is going straight to Kyrie. I don't know why.
No, it ain't Kyrie.
And it can't be Kyrie because Kyrie is too smart with the ball, right?
Yes,
so who is he talking about?
I'm gonna tell you who he's talking about. No one in particular. It's just him saying something. Like, listen, I could be like, listen, everyone knows, y'all probably don't know, that I was pretty good at wrestling. I could be like, I could learn a move from both sides. And there's players here on the collegiate level that can't do that. I know they can't. Yeah, but they may be end of bench people that are walk-ons that don't have a scholarship. You know what
I'm gonna tell you like this.
It's one of them things that he's using that just to make what he just said even more elite. It doesn't sound elite if everybody in the league can do it, right? He has to say that there's people that can't do it to make what he just said more. Ooh, and you know that man, not only can he do stuff that other grown men who get paid for this do, he's been doing it since age 8.
Since he was 8, yeah. I don't think if he was thinking about a particular person, I don't think it was a point guard or a shooting guard. I don't think it was none of the guard because point guards are like the quarterbacks on the floor. They gotta know know everything where everybody's at and all that stuff, which is probably a reason why LeBron instruct so much traffic because he's typically the point guard on his team. So it wasn't no point guard. So I don't think it was Kyrie, Chris. I definitely don't think it was D'Angelo Russell or nobody else. But maybe there was a center that
Hey man,
probably-
what's the dude that forgot to score during the finals? What was my
J.R.
man?
Smith.
Oh, he might have been talking about J.R. Smith for sure.
Nah, J.R. Smith is a basketball savant, man.
Like,
Hey, not in that series. He wasn't. That boy was off
the
the
guys
end
that he's
dog.
probably talking about are Anderson Varejão's or something like that. Like you're only asked to do something, and if we've only worked on it in one direction, I mean, an emotion offense, we running everything. I'm playing the 5. We always run it one way or whatever, and then you reverse it, and don't nobody tell me like it's muscle memory. First of all, I'm tired. Second of all, I'm not getting any shots. The only shots I'm getting, I got to grab a rebound. So first, it don't matter if I can do it or not. Damn your offense. Hey, put that ball up so I can get my 6 points and go sit on the bench and get to that
It's
Gatorade.
probably one of them rim running big men that don't do nothing, set screens for him all day long.
Yeah.
I feel like this is like the equivalent of like when dudes get around a pack of girls and start down in their home. Hey man, you remember when I let you borrow that $5,000, man? You know what I'm saying? I just cause, you know what I'm saying? Like I just feel it's giving the same energy as like that type of movement, bro. And it's just like, what was the purpose? Why couldn't you just say like, I know how to flip a play when the coach call it this way and I can flip it this way?
Because
you still getting the point across that
impressive.
you smart as hell.
It's only impressive. Like, listen, I know how to clap both my hands with my eyes closed. That's not impressive. Hey, listen, there are several people here on this panel that cannot clap their hands with their eyes closed, but I've been doing this since I was 8. It sounds better, right?
Put some sauce on it.
But you know what, man? As smart as LeBron portrays to be, and
he's a goofy
man. But think about it like this, right? How do you not know who your audience is? You are on social media. You know that you have nothing but glazers, bro. So all you had to do is just say, like, listen, I learned how to spin the ball on my finger when I was 8 years old, and everybody would have been like, "Oh my God, MJ could have never did that. LeBron is the greatest."
Like, you don't have
y'all
missing the point. Y'all missing the point. Y'all missing the point. Y'all missing the point. This right here, this episode, with it being episode 1. This was done just for this.
Yeah, that's true.
This was done just for this.
It worked.
So
it worked.
Once the following is built and everything like that, then maybe I really feel like that it's more designed for JJ Redick to be able to say the things that he can't say on the 4-letter word. So
I think so too.
This is how you get the traffic over there. You know what I'm saying? Trust me.
I mean, JJ Redick got his own podcast.
He does.
I know he got his own podcast, but it sounds different. Like, so JJ Redick has been saying stuff, if you watch First Take or Get Up or whatever, and the pundits and the other hosts, actually act like JJ Redick doesn't know what he's talking about, which is a huge mistake.
No, he's smart. He's basketball smart.
Now, if you're saying, oh, not only is JJ Redick saying this, but he's been branded the greatest basketball mind ever to live. It's saying the same thing. It's giving each one of them more validity, and I really feel like it's setting up for Buddy's setting up for his post basketball career, and it's setting up for them to really take on mainstream media. It's a long game pause that they got going on, in my opinion. But what they just did was also very, very trash.
Yeah, it was trash. And
I
do think it has something to do with that, Jay, but I also think that this is something different, bro. Like, for one, that is the goofiest like, I can't stand stuff like that. Like, why do you feel if you are this guy who is supposed to be who you are as LeBron James, which a phenomenal basketball player. Let me just preface it with that. He's a phenomenal basketball player. He is. You don't have to be whack like this, bro. You don't,
bro.
You don't.
Listen to what he said.
Gotta be whack like this.
What he said is the equivalent of this. I'm the greatest ever, right?
He is.
But instead of a basketball player, I'm the greatest ever wide receiver. Mm-hmm. If the quarterback calls an audible and the audible is flip side, I can do that in my head. There's some guys right now that the quarterback has to show him what his route is by recalling the route at the line. You don't have to hot route me. I've been doing that since AJ.
I can hot route myself.
Hey,
That's
man,
exactly what he said.
It's
and
a
like you said, that's
practice,
goofy,
bro.
You know what, though? It's so we can talk about it, though. Like,
if you know what, that's a great point.
Nice, just a go along to get along podcast. Ain't nobody tuning into that. Social media runs off controversy.
Yeah, I think that. Listen, for one, for the podcast as a whole itself, I hated that clip, and I was one of the few people, I guess, that was not. I mean, I was disappointed. I was thinking detail as far as basketball goes. A lot of the stuff that they were saying, for anybody who played any organized basketball, wasn't really that complex. I mean, if you say stuff, hey man, I could do a handstand, blindfolded. You know what I'm saying? I could thank you for letting me know that. But somebody just said it. The premise of the show, let me put this comment up real quick. The premise of the show was supposed to be Kobe Bryant detail, but they didn't do that. That's what I was expecting, honestly. When you say mind the game, I'm thinking you are going to show me something that I didn't see. If you're talking about coverages when somebody does pick the picker, for me, that's really basic coverage for basketball minds. And you got JJ Redick to do that. Like, I'm underwhelmed. You just sitting up there drinking wine and y'all stroking each other's paws. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that? Like, it wasn't good. It was some basketball talk sprinkled in. It was basically to say, hi, these two high-level basketball players who made it to the highest level of basketball know about basketball. And that is stupid, because of course you know about basketball. You're an NBA player.
That's fact.
It's terrible, bro. And
was it worse than his tweets about Bronny being better than somebody on his team? Some people on his team?
Man, he is just a shitty guy. God, I forgot about that. Man, I don't.
Oh man,
You can like a person's talent without liking the person. I like listening to R. Kelly, but I don't like the shit that he did.
We just called LeBron R. Kelly. He just called LeBron R. Kelly.
But you know what, man? The tweet about it is
bananas.
That's crazy. But I understand your point. You drove that point home just now. I clearly understand.
Yeah, I mean they still got a chance to turn it around. Maybe Jay right. Maybe they.
Yeah, but I don't think that the premise was ever detailed. I don't think that's what it was.
You don't think so?
Nah, I think
it would be better if they went along in that direction. Like bring up plays that were just extraordinarily ran.
I say you have to give it 3 episodes before we can make accurate detail.
All right, okay,
yeah.
And where the hell was they recording that?
Some wine cellar, but you know JJ Redick, and people don't know this. JJ Redick took a stab at detail. ESPN called him and thought it was gonna be on Kobe's level, and no one's ever seen it. Have you ever seen JJ Redick's detail? Nobody's seen it. Kevin Durant has done detail that was pretty good, but not as good as Kobe. I've never seen JJ's. They're trying to find they want that detail show to still be a thing, but man, can't anybody do it like Kobe?
Yeah, Kobe was different with it.
It had to be Phil Jackson or Mike. I did see Dennis Rodman do the detail on the triangle offense. That was pretty good. But
yeah, I don't even honestly, man, I don't even think, unless you like a real used to play basketball, really into the sport like that, people want to know regular stuff. People ain't really into the defense the game like that.
Nah, that stuff they were saying was very regular.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying that was regular, but I'm saying people who want to know details, like if you talking surfacey, they ain't really into that. Like people want to know
his other show, The Shop, is better than Mind the Game.
Shit, he ain't really on The Shop. He ain't on The Shop like that.
That's why it's better.
I just don't understand. Like, I do understand. Like Mel said, it was very. But I'm hearing like Jeff Teagan. I love the 520 podcast. I like the shout out to what them boys doing over there. But like he was like, man, everybody need to watch this show. And I'm like, maybe I'm missing it. Like, but I mean, I know what he was saying, and it made sense. A lot of the stuff he was saying, it was just
LeBron done got to him. Them dudes don't. Ain't no way they think like that for real.
Like, he's a basketball player. Like I have nowhere. I have not made. I never played a play in the NBA, but hearing those things is a lot of the things like basketball. A lot of it is running the same plays over and over again with different variations of those plays.
Right.
That's all it is. That's
the only way that show can get worse is if he either adds or replaces JJ Redick with Draymond Green.
Oh hell no!
Or Kendrick Perkins. Let's take a phone call. Caller from Texas. What's up?
Hey, it's Funky Town.
What's up, big dog?
Funky Town.
What's up?
Mel.
Yeah.
They gonna have the FCC. Somebody looking for you, bro. You need to apologize what you did today.
What I do?
I was uncalled for.
What I do?
All them innuendos you were throwing around.
Oh yeah.
Well, first of all, a lot of them was really mistakes, man. Like when I say he's standing on business, I was really thinking about real 3 legs, man. And not until somebody said something, I was like, oh, okay, okay.
There's no way you what?
Yeah, I wasn't even trying to do that one. I was, you know what I mean? But yeah, my bad, man.
Oh goodness. Hey fellas, how y'all doing tonight?
What's going on, Funky Town?
Man, we live in Funky Town.
You need to go ahead on and try for middle management or general management or something. But
hey, you know what? I'm gonna apply. I'm gonna go ahead and try.
This dude, I've been saying it every time I get on here. He's passive aggressive. He sits up here and he plays this. He plays this. Like you said, it's cringe. Like you talking to me about you can do all this stuff when you're 8 years old, bro. Have you ever seen 8-year-olds play anything together? Tell me. No, seriously. I had children. My children, one of them graduated from law school. I'm just going to ask you this question. When my kids were 8 years old, and I thought they were brilliant, and they were for 8-year-olds, but you couldn't communicate to an 8-year-old and talk about all this thumb down and do this and do that.
Yeah.
They're looking. If you can get them to one of them to concentrate on rebounding, you making a real good effort.
Let me say this.
One kid has got some hands.
Look, let me say this. The first play I ran was in 6th grade.
Yeah, that was the first real organized basketball play I ran.
Thank you. Right. Like, what are we?
Like, here's a hint. I haven't ran a play yet. I haven't ran.
When you coaching 8-year-olds, you gotta have a very advanced team for you to be running plays.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You gotta teach them the basic rules and boundaries first. Be like, hey, this is out of bounds.
8 years old is literally throwing the ball out there and letting them figure it out. That's really what 8-year-olds are doing.
Yeah, I coach 8 to 10-year-olds. You just get a ball to one player that can play.
There ain't enough orange slices for you to sit there and get their attention to do all these plays at 8 years old.
He said not only was he running the plays, he was flipping them.
He was flipping.
Funky Town, you went wrong with orange slices, man. You got to give out fruit snacks.
Hey,
I coach 8-year-olds and they're not that intense.
Listen, LeBron wanted to think that in backyard football he was the one with the stick in the sand drawing the plays.
He was everything.
He was all of that.
But the thing is, man, like y'all said, it's why are you even trying to say something so outlandish? Like, do you not realize that? I mean, seriously, he should be taking a serious penalty for just having something like that come out, something stupid like that come out of his mouth.
It's ridiculous.
Well, we know LeBron to be a pathological liar.
He's a liar.
What play do you have to flip against an 8-year-old 2-3 zone?
Yeah, why would you need to do that?
What defense are they running when you got to flip the play?
They run in the 2-3 zone.
If you ran a layup line in front of 8-year-olds, they would be intimidated. The other team would be intimidated.
Facts.
It gets worse the more you think about it, man. I didn't even go that deep into it and was like 8 years old. I coached 8-year-olds in soccer, and I had one kid that would pick flowers during the game. Like he wasn't even coming across the field. He was picking flowers.
You got kids that are praying. Goodness, they don't even get the ball anywhere near them. in any sport at 8 years old.
That was little daisies on the field. It was little daisies. Eric flying up, going. He was picking little daisies.
Hey, she escaped in the clouds. They start looking up at the clouds.
There's absolutely no reason to have to flip
I need you to focus.
No,
Hey,
yeah.
you gonna sit up there and tell that lie. But here, like I said, we I mean, it's him though. I mean, it's him.
That's what he does.
And his Ron sexuals, they're gonna sit there and laugh it all up, pour some honey on them, and say, "Oh,
yeah.
this is gonna be the best Friday night ever."
Yeah.
Look, when you go sit up here and lie like that, like for no reason, like you lying like that for like no reason, nobody should be able to believe that lie.
Just an unsolicited lie. Look, hey, look.
that lie. Hey,
Look, that's like me coming home to my old lady. She ain't asked me nothing. I just come in and be like, "Oh, I was with Eric last night." She didn't ask me.
You lie unnecessarily.
This man
Hey,
is
you know
dangerous.
what this shit remind me of?
He is dangerous.
I seen a meme on Facebook. It was like a texter, and this girl was like, "Hey, how you doing?" He was like, "Oh, I'm good, chilling. Amiri jeans, Versace on, Louis Vuitton shoes, just cooling."
The fact that nobody even solicited that lie, man. Like seriously, I want you to go home and just walk in and be like, "I just came from Melvin House."
He can't be trusted.
Thank you.
This is a dangerous man.
Watch for that response.
This is a dangerous man.
After we finish recording, I'm going upstairs and telling my wife a lie for no reason.
This man is dangerous. He is dangerous. He is a
Oh,
dangerous
man.
person.
Hey,
You know, I was such an elite
thanks for the
wrestler. I
call, man. We're
wrestled an
gonna move to the
elephant
next
one time.
Hey, bro, one more thing.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, folks.
The other thing he started talking about Curry and AI being the most influential. You wear Michael Jordan's number. You tossed chalk up before the game because of Michael Jordan, and then you did that whatever ungodly thing with Space Jam, which I still never watched.
Yeah.
You gonna
I was
sit there
pretty
and try
decent,
to
man. It
tell
was
me
pretty decent.
I don't care. Out of principle, I will never watch that. I will never watch it.
Yeah.
Out of principle.
It was a hard
You gonna
sell.
tell me?
But look, hey, look,
You gonna
text.
tell me?
I will say this though.
Yeah.
That's the only thing about the podcast that people was getting on him about that I disagree with. I don't, because when he asked about the most influential, he said we all know what Mike was to the game. So basically what he did was took Mike
Out
and
of the
was like,
category.
this is the obvious most influential. But you know, just for the sake of the conversation, let's take Mike and put him on a shelf, on a pedestal, and then let's have a conversation. That's when he said Stephen Iverson. We know it's Mike. We know, but like
or
what?
He's being passive aggressive.
Nah, I ain't said that way. I really he literally said we all know what Mike was to the game.
But Mel, I don't know now. This man is diabolical.
Hey, what you say, Zoe? This is a dangerous man walking the streets.
Dangerous man walking these streets,
Hey, this man might end up being the Tinder swindler. How bad he lying?
He might be.
Real quick. Who was the parents of the kid who was picking the flowers?
Hey, look, the parent. No. The kid was very, 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 very smart. The parents, the dad was an officer in the Navy, and they both did gymnastics at like Washington. That's where they met. And they both was gymnasts. But they was super smart, and the kid was super smart. His name was Max. And we went on that field. And Makai was going down that field with that soccer ball, and Lil Max was just over there, or Maddox was his name. He was over there picking that flower, doing in the middle of the game. Makai was running around him. Just maybe he was trying to
save the species.
Yeah,
maybe that's what he was trying to do.
He had six daisies in his hands. He was looking to see. All right, Tex, we out, man.
Hey, y'all have a good one.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate you.
Hold on.
Wisman Paula, call back.
I coached 8 to 10 and rec league. Trying to get them to learn one play was crazy. There's no way in the world I would have tried to have them flip it. And mind you, every team that we played the 2-3 defense. Like that's at 8. That's the easiest defense to teach. And you just stand right here. You know what I'm saying? Somebody comes swat at the ball, whatever, right? Hands up. Hands up. Space out. Space out.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian tripping, man. And listen, y'all know all the time, man, I give him props for having winning 5 championships in this era, which is
right the first time.
diabolical.
Right.
And but nah, man, no, you couldn't, man. First of all, you couldn't. And second of all, nobody cares that you can do it now. Let's make that clear. No one cares that you can flip plays in your head. The coach is getting paid an absurd a lot of money to have a clipboard, so let them draw the play up and flip the sides if somebody needs that.
Yeah, like
man, that man is, and
he
he has a record of lying, bro.
The context that y'all just put this in has me over here stunned. I cannot believe this man. And I heard this. Of course, we do our research and stuff before, so I watched it when we was talking about it. Was it the day before yesterday? So I watched it. And I'm like, man, this is a lot of basic stuff. But to say that,
yeah, because we never really unpacked it. Like you just heard it and kept it moving.
I just heard it and kept it going. I got an 8-year-old upstairs. He's very smart. Jackson's very smart. I'm not asking him to switch the laundry out, much less a
flip a play
in a basketball game.
I wonder if he meant 18, but he just kind of had to roll with it. He messed it up.
Nah, he said 8 one time, and then he said 8 or 9 the next time. Like maybe it wasn't 8. But by the time I had my 9th birthday, I know I could do that shit. Yo, chill, Brody.
I was dunking at 7.
Crazy, bro.
Hey, man,
I'm scared of him. I'm scared of people like that.
That's a bad man.
Chris, hold on one more time, yo. What that meme say, yo?
What the meme say? Yeah, what the meme say?
She texted him, "Hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm good, cooling. Amiri jeans on, Louis Vuitton shoes. How you doing?"
Just chilling.
Sometimes you gotta let them know, man. Right off back. Hey, phone line's still open. We're gonna take 2 more calls before we end.
I was like, bro. I mean, that's the bro. You just volunteering just useless information, man.
I mean,
listen.
Actually, 8-year-old to pour a cup of juice and put the juice back in the refrigerator with the top on is a hard task.
Definitely.
He don't need the juice out,
man, bro.
Or mix the juice all over the counter. But exactly, the flip a play in your head at 8 is. I'm not saying he couldn't do it. I'm just saying that evidence shows he couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
The preponderance of evidence said it is impossible.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
highly unlikely.
You never know though, man. You never know. Maybe that dude is that smart, man.
So he was flipping plays at 8, and he was making his own shoes to hoop in at 10.
Yeah,
I just don't remember running no plays at 8, man. I really.
Well, here's the thing. I just seen that when he was in high school, he had a 3.3 GPA. So if he was all of that, Buddy had a 4.0. No, if he was doing that at 8, then he was memorizing what all countries made up the Soviet Union. Come on, man.
Did you hear when he said he was born with a sports IQ?
Yeah, but
that man came out the womb calling plays. He was telling them, hey, he came out the womb. He was like, "This doctor, hey, I need you to check make sure my heart work. Nurse, go get my first meal."
He wasn't gonna come out. He wasn't gonna come out that thing into the doctor called ISO. That's the only way.
Clear out. Hey.
Fight back. Somebody for LeBron, come fight back, man. We need LeBron to call in.
Hey, that man came out the room, grabbed the scissors from the doctor, was like, "I'll take it from here," and cut his own umbilical cord.
Yo, this man, I promise.
You know what the bad part about it? He tried to add on and was like, "Coaches were blown away."
I don't even remember my coach at 8.
That man told his mama to conceive him. Hey, mom, I need to be here. You need to conceive me now.
Man.
Listen, bro. I'm going to look up some of the. I know somebody got a compilation somewhere
of his lies, bro.
That was one. That was a
doozy. What they say? A doozy.
He's almost as funny as Jameis Winston. Almost.
They're the same.
I'm tired of Jameis, man. I'm tired of Jameis.
What's my favorite? Hey, you see this?
Eat the W. Hey, Roland Curtis, what's up? What's your thoughts, man?
Roland,
what's up, Mel? How you guys doing?
What's up, Roland?
I just want to give my input on this last topic. Sometimes when I was listening to that podcast, there are times when I hear LeBron talk, and sometimes I think he does stuff on purpose, but sometimes I think he doesn't even realize the things that he's saying, how bad it's making him look.
Yeah.
And there was one part where he said, when he said that part about the sports IQ, he said I have a high sports IQ or something like that. Then he said I chose basketball. It chose me. It was like, it reminded me of like a kid when a kid says like my favorite cereal is Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I like Frosted Flakes. Like it was like his mind, and I don't know like how LeBron. I don't know how it is when an athlete like LeBron is growing up. I mean, I'm assuming that they make like those schools don't really care what he does in the classroom. They're just trying to get him out on the court. It just seems like sometimes LeBron isn't as developed as he's LeBron is like he's 1 year younger than me. It seems like he's just not as developed as I don't know as I would expect him to be.
Right. Hey, hold that thought, Roland. Hold that thought. Hold on.
He may actually be really, really basketball smart and really business smart, and then let everything else not happen.
Yeah. Hey, Vita, wait real quick. We still letting Roland get his thoughts out. Hold on.
This man hung up on everybody.
Nah, I ain't hang up on him. It's merging. It's merging. Roland, nah, it ain't merging no more.
Hey, look, we forgive you. You let play.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Roland.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Roland.
What you guys say? I didn't hear what you guys said. What did somebody say?
No,
finish your thought.
Finish your thought. Go ahead.
Okay. No, I was just saying that sometimes, I've heard. I remember when he was going against, I think it was Daryl Morey, the GM of Houston Rockets, when he said, "I don't want to go back and I don't want to have a census. I don't want to have a census battle or war with Daryl Morey." Like sometimes it just seems like his ideas are not as developed as they should be at this point, and I sometimes do feel sorry for him actually. Even though I'm a big Michael Jordan guy, and this is something that I could never say about Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's thoughts, his ideas were fully developed. He never said anything that made me feel like something. Maybe he's not as developed as Kobe Bryant was like, and I think, and that's the main reasons why I think this podcast is another reason why a lot of MJ fans will be disrespectful to LeBron James, but weren't as disrespectful, if ever, at all with Kobe Bryant. And I'll leave it at that. So I appreciate your point.
Thanks, Roland.
Appreciate you, Roland.
That's interesting.
No problem.
Vita, what's up?
Hello?
What's up? How you doing?
Hi.
What's up, Vita?
I just want to say hi to everybody, and then I wanted want you guys to go back to a point in that podcast with JJ Redick when LeBron said about Curry and Iverson. He said that both they were never the guys that were that was not always counted on in terms of how they play. So he's downing them by saying they're not accountable. There's someone on the team that you can't go to because they're not accountable in terms of their play. And for him to pick out Iverson and Curry as then talk about their small stature and in terms of their influence, what he used, his sleeve is something that is influence around for kids to look at. His cornrows, his crossover, his rap, and things of that nature, trying to put him as a thug toward versus Curry, a light-skinned basketball player, and he can only shoot long distance. That's his only skill set. And then Iverson only crossover. He limited them in terms of their skill set and downplayed them, which I felt was just suspicious from the beginning. And JJ Redick has been playing a part with LeBron for a long time. You can go back to when Anthony Davis was on the Pelicans. J.J. Redick was on that team. And when they were starting out trying to get Anthony Davis to come to the Lakers, J.J. played a part in that because he was there. So then when you saw Rich Paul on J.J. Redick's podcast, months before they start ditching on Doc Rivers, Rich Paul was on there. And it started there because Rich Paul has Chris Livingston on his on the Bucks team. That's one of his clients. And then you look at that. That was prior to that, a few months before they start ditching on Doc Rivers, because they had a play. They had some stuff going on in the background to get rid of that coach, and then to talk about Doc Rivers in that manner. And then you got Draymond doing the same thing. And so Draymond is the rooster has come home on Draymond ass, because by LeBron doing a podcast with JJ, this dude directed Draymond in a spin, because he just couldn't believe it, much as he been his propaganda branding PR person of LeBron talking about in front of his own teammates. Now just come home to roost. And so he feels hurt. He feels butthurt. Because he's every time you look up, he's shining about LeBron over his own teammates where he won rings with, shitting on the Durant. And really, what got to him when Isaiah Thomas put him in his place on that podcast about Kevin Durant. See, nobody has had. He was getting away with that stuff about KD. He don't need him, this and that. And so it came when Isaiah said that. Now everybody's now starting to look at it more on Draymond. And then the other thing with really that it's a bigger play that LeBron is going for, because when you have a business and you have different strategies, see, Windhurst and all them guys is not working right now. So he has to come up with a new game plan of PR. So he chose J.J. Redick has been in the midst for a while, because J.J. Redick wants that bag, and so J.J. wants that shine, because he thinks that he is such a great educated, smart person of basketball, when his game ain't shit, because he wouldn't have been in the league for 15 years and supposed to be this pure shooter. He's still butthurt because he didn't get into the Olympics and Coach K didn't pick him. He's still butthurt because he's switching back and forth. He thinks he's so smart. He always trying to down talk people. You know, even when he went against Perkins about the MVP thing, like racism doesn't play a part. Right. You know, like people are so dumb. So he always think he's smart. He's sharp his pencil in the goddamn in the box, but he's not. He just plays like he's so damn smart and wants to be this shining person. But LeBron's going to use him. He's going to be his new number one. He's going to, and then he's got Jefferson with him calling the games. So they're all going to still play their part and get their bag, but it's kind of diminishing. So he's coming up with a new strategy. So he's got J.J. Redick, the white great hope, in front now. So and then they have they're going to have Pat McAfee and him together. And they're going to run this new basketball team. When did you see Kevin Perkins on Pat McAfee's show talking about Charles Barkley?
I think them checks ain't coming to Kendrick Perkins no more, man. Kendrick Perkins done.
Oh no, I think he's going to get a little lash, and then he'll be back. He'll pull him back in, because he'll bend over to after you get a little lick in the tooth. He'll spank him a little bit, but he'll bring him back in. But that's all I wanted to say, and you guys keep on pushing on. I enjoy your show.
Thank you.
And you got to watch LeBron. You got to watch his play on words and how he sets it up. Just like that little 8th grade stuff, something he can read plays. He could even read defense when he first came into the league. That's why he got Paul Silas fired, because he had flaws. That's why he kept getting different coaches. He had about 249 different players every time he around the All-Star game. You're going to see that he's too top-heavy. He needs some more players. He needs some help. Every time, it never fails. Every year, you go back right before the All-Star game, he'll get to complaining. And he's always too top-heavy. He needs a guard. He had Kyrie. That's why he got, ever since 2016, Kyrie and KD has been nothing but disrespected in the media. They just, after them, they just take them out. Them two never got the respect they need in the media in terms of just looking at their skill set across the media. And here it's like almost 4 or 5 years later, And now they kind of looking at KD, his skill set, but they always down him about going to a different team. I don't care what team you go to, a change team. I'm looking at the five on between the lines. I don't care how you got there. Just like a owner a trade and make trades. I don't care. I want to see what your play is. I'm gonna judge that. I don't care however you got there. I don't care about no super team, the word super team or stack team. I'm talking about the matchup. If you who's on the court, whoever the player is, that's how I'm gonna judge you. Because that can happen just back when they didn't have free agency, when they were stuck on the team. They couldn't go nowhere. The owner had all their rights and trade them anytime. So if you got free agency and you did your contract, I don't care where you go. Do the best thing for yourself and the job environment that you want to be in. I can't judge you because I don't know you.
Facts. Thank you.
Okay, I'm out.
Thank you for the call.
Thank you, guys.
She made some good points.
Yeah. Before we address anything,
I want to just keeping it 100 real quick. I just want to get real quick. Hey, we appreciate you for commenting and tuning in. I will let you know this though. I've been flipping burgers since I was 8.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, and first class chefs, it blew them away.
Blew them away, man.
Gordon Ramsay thought I was a savant.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
And I give your ass buckets too. So
and not only that, hey, listen, keep it in 100. Listen, answer this question. What exercises do you do to make your thumb so strong to type tough? Just let me know.
He just a bronze stan, and he don't like that.
And I would say this: LeBron may be the GOAT, Michael Jordan may be the GOAT, Kobe Bryant may be the GOAT, Wilt Chamberlain may be the GOAT. I don't care who the GOAT is. None of them motherfuckers was flipping plays in their head at 8 years old. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, so stop it, bro. Stop it.
Oh man, like Eric and Jay, like on this panel, Eric and Jay, they actually support LeBron. We actually support LeBron. We just don't think LeBron is highly ranked as some other people do. They think he's highly ranked, right? So that's what we differ at. But we support LeBron. But this is the thing. They're not delusional enough to believe what he just said about what he was doing at 8 years old. But while we're saying and pointing out that they don't sound right, you'll come in here and cape for LeBron. Why would you cape for someone that's clearly lying? LeBron and Juicy Smollett is got y'all in the headlock.
Oh, we got another one. Flipping plays doesn't take a G. You are 100% correct.
It doesn't.
But at 8 years old.
But doing anything at 8, it's tough. Listen, man. Listen. True story. What y'all don't know about me. I was really, really smart. Still am. But they wanted me to skip grades at 8. And I couldn't flip a play in my head at 8, guys. That means not only do you know what you're supposed to do, and you know what everybody's supposed to do. Listen, I never cared what the guards was doing. Listen, if they're not going to pass the ball to me, I don't care.
Here they come, y'all. Here they come.
What was y'all at on the first topic?
We went through 20 minutes and 30 minutes on this topic.
Hey, can we close it out, Mel? It's almost 3 hours.
Yeah, we can close it out, man. Hey, why y'all think
hold on. Talking about where did we downplay the man's basketball ability?
Nothing.
We just said at 8 years old, him flipping plays in his head and blowing people away, pause, was highly unlikely.
Yeah.
Why y'all won't call the phone? Call the phone so we can hear y'all.
Put the number back up there, Mel. Put the number up there.
Please.
In 6 minutes, do something. In 6 minutes, do something.
6 minutes, please do something.
Stop trolling. Stop trolling the page, man.
Yeah. Or keep trolling the page, but call in at least.
Hold on. I definitely want this one to call in because I need him to explain this one.
You know what? No, you 8 years old. That's what the problem is. You're 8.
Hey, please call in. We want to have a discussion.
What age group? What age group do they still let them travel a little bit?
8. 8 to 10.
8, you can pick up about 8. Seriously, you can still pick it up and run a little bit before you start dribbling it again.
But I will tell you this: at 8, they not calling travels and carries. So there's no way in hell you was flipping the play
at 8 years old. As long as you don't take more than 5 steps in between the dribble, they're going to continue to let you play.
Right. Yeah. You know what else they do at 8? They got a no press rule.
That's right.
You can't press. You got to be in the zone.
Not only can you not press, you can't even come past the 3-point line on defense at that age.
Right.
Caller from Texas, what's up?
Hey, this Funky Town back again.
Man, we waiting on the LeBron guys.
You know they not gonna call. You know they not gonna call. You know they not gonna call. Okay. LeBron James is this generation's avatar. And they get butthurt when we start laying out the facts.
That's true.
When we start laying out the data and putting the things, checking the boxes, that's when they get mad. They ain't gonna get out there and put themselves on Front Street. They just like they came. They ain't coming out here. There's monsters out here. They ain't coming out here. I'm just trying to tell you, they ain't coming out here.
So what is he talking about?
If you're scared, stay scared.
Okay. Oh man,
this is what now?
Hey, no one, just call the phone, man, so we don't have to comprehend your broken text.
Come on out here.
You know what?
I wish. Come on out here.
Maybe LeBron meant to say he's been flopping since he was 8. Not flipping.
Flopping on plays. Possibly.
He was flopping plays since 8. That's more realistic.
Hey, you know he was whining. You know he probably perfected the whine to the rest.
Look,
you know what? Honestly, I think that up until he got in the league and his first few years in the league, he wasn't on that flopping or whining or none of that. That man was playing real ball.
He was.
And he was playing it at a really, really high level.
No. Yeah, we being nice, but look, listen. No, Ron Artest said when he used to run pickup. No, listen, Ron Artest said when he used to run pickup, when they used to run pickup with MJ, they said LeBron was coming in there putting in work as a 11th grader or a 12th grader. They said he was putting work in. So yeah,
I'm not doubting he had flashes. I'm not doubting. Remember that teammate that didn't drink the Kool-Aid? Remember that teammate he had in high school didn't play, ended up having to transfer. I think he went to the one in Virginia.
Oak Hill.
Yeah, he transferred. I think he was a Dominican kid. He was that street dude. He was like, nah, bro, we ain't playing. You know, because everything was about LeBron.
Yeah.
You don't remember him? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
I think I do.
I thought he was a forward. He was a power forward.
No, I
can't remember that kid's name.
Did he transfer or did he transfer to the school?
He transferred to the school because he wasn't part of their clique.
Yeah.
He didn't come up.
Yeah, I remember.
He didn't come up with them. And then I think his senior year he went to whatchamacallit. I think that's what happened with him. He ended up playing in college. But what I'm saying is, look,
yes,
LeBron has always been this way. He's always been sneaky. He's always been passive aggressive. If he gets confronted, he's gonna back down. He's gonna nut up. Yeah, he's gonna do it.
Yeah,
that's just what he is. Say what it is. Let's just say what it is.
You're right.
He ain't built like that. I'm sorry. He ain't built for the fight.
He
ain't built for the fight. He's not built for direct confrontation.
You might be right about that, but I don't like beating him up too much, man. He's still a brother at the end of the day, man. But I just poke fun of him, man. I poke fun of everybody on this panel. We pick on each other, man. So people think when we be poking fun at LeBron, it's because we don't like him, man. Nah, he our brother, man. He our brother, man. He just do some clown stuff, man. And when he do it, we go laugh at him, man. But thanks for the call. I'm gonna get one more call in here before we end it, man.
All right, hope it's one of them.
All right, bro.
Hey, DC said
he called back. He said it's Funky Town again. They not gonna call.
They're not gonna call in.
Hey, Michael Jordan fans are the best. Yeah, call in real quick. You be our last caller.
Hey, DC was in the comments.
Y'all done tricked me for another 3-hour show on the Friday.
No, hey, we done. Hey, call her with the private number.
I'm about to be healthy scratch next week.
Yeah. How long you gonna let these takes be though, bro?
Hello.
I don't know. What's up? Can you hear me?
Hello, everyone. Michael Jordan fans are the best.
Oh, what's up, man?
What's happening?
I disagree, but okay.
Oh no, that's okay. Anyway, what do you guys think about LeBron and JJ saying that they don't analyze plays in game? I don't know if you saw that clip where he's like, only smart coaches and smart players started analyzing and targeting weaknesses within, the game since we started playing. That it was a new renaissance. What do y'all think about that?
I disagree.
First of all, that takes credit away from great in-game adjustment makers dating back to Dean Smith and Coach K and all that. That's a bunch of crap.
It is, man, because I mean, you get a mouse in the house, and you first of all, what he was talking about is when they get like with LeBron when they was targeting bad defenders with the high screen and roll and they getting the switch.
They getting the match.
Yeah. Right. First and foremost, they wasn't switching that much in the 90s, in the 80s. Like they actually fought through screens. If I'm Drexler and I'm guarding Jordan, I'm not going to let a screen make me switch so Terry Porter can get on Jordan. I'm going to stay on Jordan. I'm going to fight over that screen, right? So that's number one. But as far as the mismatches, if I got a big man and he gets switched off on a mouse in the house, we're going to that big man and we're going to keep going to him until they stop it or start doubling in us, and then we'll go play off their double team. That's nothing new. Everybody's been playing off mismatch. That's what basketball is. Where's the mismatch at? And let's go to it. Mm-hmm. So I don't know why the heck JJ Redick and LeBron try to make it seem like that's smart basketball and it's something that's something new.
JJ Redick was looking for the mismatch so much that his whole time at Duke, all he did was run off screens. That's it. Until he got a mismatch. Listen, and I'm a Duke fan.
You're definitely a Duke fan.
Anybody knows that JJ Redick is in my top 10 all time from what he did in college.
Mm-hmm.
So, but man, I'm not giving that to you. Like, you
top 10 college, right?
Top 10 all time, man. His college career suffice that made his NBA, and he was gonna lock Kobe up in the finals that year. He just didn't have the skills to do it, but he tried.
Oh my God,
he tried.
Orlando,
he tried.
What else you got?
No, well, that was the follow on. Is that they go and so he had said all of that about the targeting people, but then they go and I had brought up did some analysis on that, and kind of what y'all are talking about is he starts talking about saying, why not run the same play over and over again? And I had seen it looked like JJ Redick wanted to bury his head off the camera when LeBron said that, because LeBron said, I don't understand the NBA. Why don't you just do the same play over and over again? Because like what y'all are saying, it's just common sense. You either, for one, you can call a timeout. Two, you could have somebody else defend him, or you can just change up, whether you're doing zone man-to-man or you're trapping or whatever. What do y'all think about the LeBron's take on why don't you just run the same play over and over again if it works one time?
First of all, LeBron, let me tell you, I just had a thought in my head because I'm thinking about all these ridiculous things that he's saying. Did y'all see when he was in the studio with 2 Chainz and he act like he came up with the deluxe album? LeBron really, he really comes up with this stuff, and he was like, "Oh, thank y'all for taking this journey with me. Here go 2 more at the end of the tape." Like
I got it figured out. It just hit me.
Does he really think this stuff?
Yes, it just hit me. You remember Jim Carrey and Cable Guy?
Yep.
When he kept giving out those fake names from stuff he's saying on TV.
Oh my God.
Hey, MJ fans,
that's what he's doing. Only child.
MJ fans are the best. I love what you do, man, and I love the name. But the fact of the matter is, the best fans in the world pull for Kansas City. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Chief Kingdom.
I have to disagree, but it's your opinion. I have claimed that it's a fact that Michael Jordan fans are the best, but I won't hold you at that. But
hey, appreciate your call, bro.
I appreciate I appreciate you, fellas. I know you guys are going to get going soon, but I will just retort that with this: Michael Jordan fans are the best, and I hope you guys have a great night.
All right, bro. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, man.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. All right, man. We just hit 3 hours, man. Appreciate everybody. Huh?
I said, hey, man, you're going to have to cut down on some of them takes, man. One take, she read through about 12. Hey, somebody said, Lord Jesus.
Lord. Lord.
Somebody said, Lord Jesus, let her stop. Please,
Man, y'all so daggone stupid, man.
Eric turned off the lights and put the shades on, man. That boy's silly.
He did. He did. I couldn't. I almost didn't keep it together.
Yeah. But yeah, man, last chance to hit the like button, man. Everybody hit the like button, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us.
Appreciate y'all coming out.
Yeah. And catch us on Tuesday and then again on Friday, man. And we'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.
Flip them plays.